All right, kids, I'm back in town. Got a couple thoughts about some of these topics we've just been mentioning. First up, President Joe Biden always likes to talk about being the defender of democracy. Not like those evil, terrible MAGA people led by Donald Trump. You know, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. And Biden's got so desperate, he wants to throw Mr. Trump in jail for 400 years so we won't have to face him in the coming presidential election. But Mr. Biden has some issues of his own regarding democracy. To wit, in our constitutional system, we have a judicial branch, a legislative branch, and an executive branch. The Supreme Court sits atop the judicial branch, and they have the power to review constitutional issues regarding the other two branches. Now, as a reminder, post-Independence Day, it was Chief Justice John Marshall in 1803 that established the principle of judicial review. Now, back to Joe Biden. After the Supreme Court ruled against racial preferences and affirmative action, Mr. Biden said this. Take a listen.
We cannot let this decision be the last word. On emphasis, we cannot let this decision be the last word.
All right, but Mr. Biden, I must say, the Supreme Court decision is, in fact, the last word. Emphasis on Supreme Court. And if you deny that, then you've got a problem with our constitutionally based democracy. You are, in fact, undermining our democracy, period. Full stop. And by the way, the Supreme Court decision may wind up killing all manner of corporate diversity, equity, and inclusion rules, not only for boards of directors, but also for employees. It may be a giant step toward restoring a merit-based society founded on the Declaration of Independence principle of equality. Remember, quote, all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But hang on a second. Biden said essentially the same thing after the student loan cancellation decision went against him. The Supreme said, if you want to cancel student loans, have the Congress pass a bill, which the president would then presumably sign. But Mr. Biden, you won't take no for an answer. Listen to this.
I believe the court's decision to strike down my student debt relief program was a mistake, was wrong. So we need to find a new way. And we're moving as fast as we can.
So let me get this right. Biden wants to find a new way, meaning he wants to ignore the Supreme Court's decision. But the Supreme Court in our democracy, based on our Constitution, is the last word. Now, Mr. President, if you tell folks you're going to get around it, you're undermining our democracy. So, all your holier-than-thou and self-righteous MAGA, 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 seems to me that Mr. Trump's followers are exercising their right of free speech. You, sir, are undermining the Constitution. And if you try to finagle with some kind of income-based student loan forgiveness plan, you're going to be sued again because you have no executive authority. And the next court decision will throw your next plan out. Now, yesterday, a federal judge in Louisiana ruled that the Biden administration likely violated the First Amendment by encouraging tech companies to censor free speech during the pandemic. Now, let me quote Judge Terry Doughty himself. Quote, during the COVID-19 pandemic, a period perhaps best characterized by widespread doubt and uncertainty, the United States government seems to have assumed a role similar to an Orwellian ministry of truth. Now, this could become one of the most important free speech cases in our nation's history. So, in sum, Joe Biden is a one-man constitutional wrecking crew who seeks to demoralize the very democratic principles that most Americans celebrated yesterday, this past Independence Day.